Hello Sagittarius, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I want to thank everybody for viewing, liking, sharing, subscribing, and please, 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 please check your subscription status. I had a lady come in one day, she subscribed, she came back in the next day, and she was already unsubscribed. So it's not fixed, it is still happening. Please, every time you come in, can you check your subscription status? Thank you. Thank you so much to those of you that have donated to my channel. I truly appreciate it. You have no idea how that helps. This is how I make a living, so it's huge. Thank you so much. I want to remind everybody that this is a general reading. It's definitely not going to resonate completely for everyone. You are going to get bits and pieces that resonate. Take those bits and pieces and keep them and leave the rest behind, okay? And also have a look at your moon and rising and Venus signs, as that'll give you a much bigger, broader, more well-rounded view of the time period. We are ready to go. Okay, first card out is the Queen of Wands. The Two of Cups, nice. Okay, I just don't know where these cards need to go. I think about there. King of Wands, you're showing up in your own reading, Sagittarius. Seven of Pentacles. Now I see that these are all marked fire, water, fire, earth, but I'm calling them what I know them to be, okay? Page of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. That's a good thing. This card, by the way, is center of the spread and becomes part of the overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck. Patience. That, I believe, is kind of like the Temperance card in the regular deck, which would be Sagittarius, your card. Messenger of Fire, or the Knight of Wands. Ooh, the High Priestess in your possible outcome position. And bottom of the deck and part of your overall energy combined with the Page of Pentacles is the Knight of Swords. Wow. Okay. Wow. Ooh, you've got some varying energies going on here. Okay. You are here-ish because time is an illusion. This is where you are headed or you need to head. These are the little experiences all along your path on this journey, okay? From point A to point B. So give me a minute to take a look at your cards, get a feel for any energy and messages coming through. Okay, your overall energy. Ooh, Eight of Wands underneath. So your overall energy is the Page of Earth, or the Page of Pentacles, and the Messenger of Air, or the Knight of Swords. Page of Pentacles is, it can be a few things. It can be an apology coming in. It can be someone gifting you with something, and you know, an apology is kind of the same thing. They're either gifting you with an apology or they're gifting you with something tangible. Pentacles is all about, you know, things you can touch and see and smell and taste. It's real. It's not a dream, an illusion, an imagination. It's there. It's right in front of you, okay? It's physical. It's practical. This guy, I know he's a little boy, but if you notice, he's got what appears to be different sized moth wings on his back. So this would be, I know this is not what this card normally means, But the message I'm getting with this is that these are the different stages of transformation that you've gone through. The growth, right? The expansion. And because of that, it's almost as though you've earned the gift. And if you notice behind him, there's a glowing light. Clarity, enlightenment. Again, it's growth. I have never received this message with this card, ever. I've never been guided to take a look at the wings and the fact that they're all different sizes. And it's steps in your growth and your expansion. Transitions. So like everybody else, Sagittarius, you've worked hard. You've grown, you've expanded, you've done the work. You're tired. The Messenger of Air, or the Knight of Swords. This is very fast, forward-moving energy, but if you take a look at her, she too has been adorned in some way with feathers. She's got that headdress on. It's actually very pretty. But look at the look on her face. She's very at peace. She's got ease in her life. In no way does this girl look stressed, taxed, full of anxiety. She actually looks very euphoric. She's in a very relaxed state, a very wonderful, beautiful, relaxed state. So this is either where you're at because of the transitions, or it's where you're headed, okay? Because this is the overall energy. So it is what affects, it is, how do I put that? It is what surrounds the messages at this point in time. So it's a key component to what's going on here, okay? You have the Queen of Wands. So this, you know what I find interesting? Have a look. You have the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Two of Cups right in between. The King and Queen are flanking the soulmate connected relationship. So this could be you, or that could be you, male, female, right? The energy behind the Queen of Wands, though, is one of self-confidence, self-esteem. She knows her self-worth. But look at the center of her chest. She's holding that candle in front of her, and she's lighting up her heart chakra with it. So this is about enlightenment and clarity in regards to matters of the heart, okay? So this is going to be different for each and every one of you, but the fact that you've got the King and Queen flanking the Two of Cups, that's huge for me. The Two of Cups is what I said. It's a very deeply spiritual, connected partnership. It's a romantic partnership. And if you notice, this little guy is swimming towards the future. This guy looks like maybe he was swimming toward the past, but he's in mid-turn. It's like he's turning to follow this one toward the future. So where there maybe was a split, which is what I'm seeing here, the two of you are split. You are soulmates. You were partners or are partners, but it feels like there's some kind of a split between you. And one of you was maybe stuck in the past. One of you was heading for the future, and this is the split, right? You're going in different directions. You're growing apart. But like I said, it looks like this little guy that was going this way is now on this angle, which tells me he's turning to follow this one. So could it be that this is coming back together, Sag? Because then you have the King of Wands, and he too has a lit up heart. And he doesn't have a candle. He's got nothing lighting that up. Both of your heart centers are lit up. You know. This is a knowing of a very special love relationship, a very special partnership, a soulmate, if you will. This could be about your twin. It could just be a very special relationship with somebody. And then you move into the Seven of Pentacles. If you notice, he's looking up at this little fairy here because he's waiting for that, the okay to move forward. He's waiting for guidance to move forward. He's like, you know, when you have a very well-trained dog and you're out for a walk on the leash, or off leash even, that dog stays right beside its master and keeps looking to see, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because the dog is well-trained. The dog knows that it wants to follow the guidance of the master. He's waiting for the guidance from his master, his guides, his spirit, his angel. And he too, look at this, he's got a whole bunch of different sizes of moth wings as a headdress. But he looks to be quite a bit older than this guy here. It's all about growth and expansion. Okay, so you're being divinely guided. That is definitely a given. You have nurtured something, whether it be yourself, the way you think, the way you feel, what you believe. You've nurtured something. And you're just waiting for the go-ahead to take action because you're tired of chasing after whatever it is you've been chasing after. You're tired, period. You're feeling burdened by it. This girl here is, all these are sheets of music. They're music sheets. And they're all ablaze. And as they come by, she's trying to grab them. She wants to put them out. She wants to see what they're all about. But if you notice, they're also in a ring, kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. There's no way she's going to be able to grab these. Look at where they're at. They're almost, some of them are almost done burning. It's a feat that she is not going to succeed at. Ooh, excuse me. You know, that was my throat. That's like air moving through my throat. My stomach growls, now my throat's making noises. Sorry, guys. Although some of you have let me know in comments that your stomach has growled at the exact same time mine did, that just is so incredibly, I think that's so wild, so cool. Anyways, she is overburdened, trying to do what she's trying to do here, and she needs to stop because it's not going to work. She's not going to do what it is she's trying to do here. She cannot possibly grab all of these and put them out. It's like I said, some of them are almost done burning. She's not going to do it, so it's time to set that down. Whatever this is, a way of thinking, a way of being, believing, feeling, it's time to let that go. And I feel like for some of you, it's what, you know, it's what came between the two of you here. And if you notice, it's kind of interesting because both the king and the queen are facing the same direction. They both have that same angle going on that they're looking in, right? Now take a look. It's so incredibly cool that Spirit is pointing out that this is a young man and a young woman. This is an older woman and an older man. Okay, so it's almost like we're going backwards here. Like we're going back to when these two were younger, although they're opposites, but it's like we're going back to when these two people here were younger and seeing that they didn't see things the same way. She's looking to the future again. He's looking to the past. There's something here. There's something, a message here for you about hanging on to the past. Someone, I don't know if it's you or your person, but someone is hanging on to the past. And that's what's stopping this partnership from moving forward. And I don't know if you're split up in the way that you're broken up, you're, you know, maybe you live together, you no longer live together, you were married, you're divorced, you were dating, you're not dating. I don't know what it is, but it feels like there's a wedge between you here as a young couple and as an older couple, as you know, you're being brought back to something about the past with this person, because you're both older up here, you're both younger down here. So there's something about when you were younger that maybe caused a problem. Something about the past that caused this split when you were older. But whatever it was, it's time to let go of it. It's time to set it down. It's a 10, so it's endings. It's also new beginnings because it becomes a 1, okay? Setting down this burden is going to allow you to start new, either with this person, if that's what you're wanting, or with somebody else. Maybe it's something from the past with this person that's stopping you from having other relationships. And then you have the Patience card. It's all about divine timing. If you notice on her chest, right there, she's got a clock. It's kind of weird because it looks like it's embedded in her chest, or it's a tattoo or something. But this has to do with timing. It's all about timing. And you're being asked to be patient. But again, she's looking to the past. So maybe you're having to be patient. It's right underneath the 7 of Pentacles. Maybe you're just having to be patient and hold off for the time to take action, just like he's doing. This is a female, this is a male. He's waiting for the guidance to take action. She's having to wait to take action. This is such a cool reading. Oops. Then we have the Knight of Wands. This is very fast forward moving energy. It is the second fastest moving knight in the deck. But I'm sensing actually a little bit of trepidation. Is that the word? They're giving me the word trepidation. I don't even know what that means, honestly, for sure. Trepidation. I think what it means is a holding back from moving forward on something. It's not a fear so much as it is an uncertainty, or just, it's more like it's just an uncertainty. Because if you look at her body is facing the past, but she has started to turn her head toward the future. So this is where I'm sorry, train. This is where you're at this point on this journey. I want to show you this. You're fully facing the past, or someone is here. But I'm reading for you, Sagittarius, so I'm going to read it as you. If you need to turn it, then you need to turn it, okay? I'm reading the energies. So this person here is fully facing the past. When you step into this position here on your journey, your body is facing the past, but you're slowly turning your head to take a look at the future. And then you come into the High Priestess. It's all about the third eye. It's all about knowing. It's all about using your enhanced intuitive abilities. having that understanding, having that knowing. And it's diagonal from the Queen of Wands, right? So you're going from the Queen of Wands to the High Priestess here. This is where you're starting. This is where you're ending. Male or female, it's an energy, okay? So this is all about having that self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, knowing your value. And that's a pretty good place to start. But you're shifting through transitions and transformation into the High Priestess. High Priest, you know, again, it's not male or female, it's just energy, right? Wow. Something is happening very quickly for you. You've got the Knight of Wands here. This is making that shift from something to do with the past to moving into the future. And it could just be the transformation, you know, into High Priestess. But you're having to figure out what this is from about the past, from when you were younger. Both of you are younger here. You're older here. So I don't get it. Now, you might not necessarily be this age, you know, maybe not this old, okay? But you're just older than when something took place in the past that set this in motion. Knight of Swords. This is going to shift so quickly somehow. Let's do some clarifying. Okay, that didn't work. Ooh, Spirit wants that card out. Okay, we're still going to get one more card, though. Ah, oh, jeez. I don't even know what we're clarifying here. What are we clarifying, Spirit? Two of Cups. Okay. High Priestess. Again, so you've got that twice, and it's on the Two of Cups. The High Priestess she moves through life using nothing but her intuition. She has that knowing. Again, look at this. The two of you, like I said, you have your heart centers lit up. That is your intuition. Your intuition is moving through life with love. It's all about the love. So this is, and being that the Page of Pentacles is part of your overall energy, and the message with it was all about this transitioning that you're doing, you know, growing and getting bigger, spiritually, intuitively, soulfully, right? And it's right below the Two of Cups. So what's happening here is the two of you are now shifting into this intuitive place, this increased psychic ability, intuitive ability, and you are about to enjoy the fruits of your labor, whatever that means for you. Either apart or you're coming together, because she's got a big pomegranate here that she's eyeing, and that the message here is you will be enjoying the fruits of your labor. So whatever work and that you know, the shadow work that you've had to do, that you're so exhausted from, that you just want to be done, that needed to take place so the two of you can have this harmony between you. And you had to grow separate. Now that's not a message for all of you, I'm sure, but there are Sagittarians out there that did grow apart from someone, and it was necessary. It was so that you could grow, because you had to do it alone, okay? And now that you've reached this place of High Priestess, which is right here, right? So you're doing this journey You get to this place, Spirit is telling you that when you get to this place, this comes back together. Wow. And Spirit is saying, I don't need another card up there, because that is exactly the message. That's the only message. This partnership, this Two of Cups soulmate relationship partnership, can come back together once the two of you reach this state. High Priestess, High Priest, whatever you want to call it. That's when you come back together. You had to part to do the work to do the work separate, individually. Okay. Okay. So that's what these two are here for. Thank you, Spirit. You're waiting to take action. This isn't necessarily younger. This is not here yet. Not here yet. The growth isn't complete. The growth isn't complete till you get here. So whatever this shadow work is that the two of you are having to do, it's not complete until you get here. And once you get here, that's when you shift back up here and can come together. Because as you see, it's not just about the age, it's about the experience, and it's about the growth. You grow from young spiritual, how do I put this? Spiritually and soulfully, you're young, right? And you're having to grow into this. But I feel for some of you, you were older when this took place. And here, you're just going through the motions. You're doing the releasing that needs to be done of old past traumas. Then you're having to be patient. Then you start to look toward the future and this development. Then you come back together. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you, Spirit. This is amazing. Wow. Okay, so what else do we want to clarify then? Page of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. Ten of Pentacles. It's all about the growth. That's why you've got these different sized wings here. It is definitely about transitions and growth. And like I said, they go from small to big, young to older, sorry. But it's about the spiritual growth, the soulful growth, not aging per se as human beings age, but you're growing and not, I don't want to say aging, but you're growing soulfully and spiritually. And it's the transitions that are going to take you to this place of that place of longevity, long-term partnership. It could bring with it prosperity, financial prosperity as well. It could bring all of that, because as we know, as we expand and grow and release the things we need to release on this evolution, as we evolve, things are gifted to us, and this is a gift. This transitioning that you've been going through, it's a gift, or that you're about to go through. I feel like the overall energy for your reading is something that's been ongoing. It's not just this time period. It's been ongoing, and now it's bringing you to fruition. It's coming to that completion state. Doesn't mean you're not going to have any more shadow work to do. All it means is that, you know, a lot of the signs are getting the same message. You've reached the pinnacle. You're at the top of that mountain. All that work that you've been doing, that brutal work, shadow work that you've had to do, that's done. You're still going to be tweaking. I'm sure there's going to be, you know, little bits and pieces that are going to still play out. But when you reach High Priest and High Priestess status, that's done. It's just little things now. You're on the final the final part of this growth that you're going through. And Spirit again is saying we don't need any more cards here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Now what are we clarifying? We're going to go down the row. Messenger of Fire or the Knight of Wands. Okay. I'm loving your reading, Sagittarius. This is amazing. This is beautiful. It's incredible. Now you have the Page of Swords. Okay. I'm fully getting this now. In this card, Page of Swords generally means pages are messengers, and the message with this particular page generally is not good. It's not something you want to hear. It's not necessarily bad news, but it's just not what you wanted to hear. That's not what your message is here, though, okay? If you notice, there's a dark black bird here. This is shadow work. This is coming out of shadow work because the bird is turning color. It's a little bit black, it's a little bit gray, a little bit white, and then the bird that's pulling you out of all of this is totally white, and it's a beautiful swan. There's two of them, actually. Two swans are pulling you up and out of the darkness. So this is all about you making that shift from the darkness into the light. And that's why you've got these candles on your head and all these little orbs around you here. It's guidance. You're waiting for the guidance up here, and this is where it is, right here. You move forward and take action. And it's the Knight of Wands, which is fairly fast forward-moving energy. Once you reach this place, you head into High Priestess or High Priest mode instantly. Instantly, because you are being literally pulled out. Spirit is pulling you out of that situation. Wow. This is just even the way Spirit has had me clarify these cards is crazy. Crazy. Your growth is happening at, wow. What's the word, Spirit? Give me the word, please. Help me out here. It's not coming to me. It's fast. Put it that way. Fast is not the word that describes this. You are moving at hyper speed here. This growth, this last phase of your growth, it's like this. You know, when, this is what they're showing me, if you've ever been close to a really bad accident, or what you think would be a really bad accident, or, you know, something that would have possibly taken your life, and you know the term, you see your life flash before your eyes, that's how fast this is going to take place. It's like I said, snap of a finger. Once you start moving through this and realizing what you need to realize, there's no resistance. You can't have resistance here. You need to allow these things to surface and be released, and that's what's going to move you forward to the top of this mountain. Are we clarifying anything else, angels? No. Okay, so the bottom of this deck now is part of your overall energy too, the Devil. It's about release. You are releasing. Oh, look what's under that. The Star. The Star. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so here's the Devil card. This is you. No more. This is being released. This is part of what is the growth that's being released. And when this is released, this is obsession. It's the darkness that still sits within you. And when this is released, that's when you shift forward. That's when you move forward. And look at, he's playing with your heart, this Devil. That doesn't happen anymore because you have that here. This is coming to an end. This is not a part of this energy. This is what's coming to an end because of this energy. This is the new energy. This is the old energy. This is all that resistance that you had in you as far as negative energy, negative trauma that took place inside of you that maybe was never dealt with when it happened, and it's being dealt with, and it's creating this path, or these experiences on this path here. Wow. Okay, let's get a synchronicity oracle card. This is going so long, but it's such a cool message. Surrender to the process. Yes. Whatever is going on with you right now, when you're going through this, let it happen. Just let it move through you and out of you, because you're releasing the devil within, whatever that is for each and every one of you. It's going to be different for all of you, okay? It's whatever experiences you've had in the past that have created this devil energy within you. You might not even know it's still there, but it's being released so that you can move forward. We're going to get a Just Ask Oracle. You are about to manifest the things you want. So visualize what you want and how you want it. It's time to use your imagination. Daydream. Know what you want, because you've got the Star card. Remember? The Star card showed up underneath the devil. When this moves out of you, it's time for wish fulfillment. Your dreams are about to be realized. All of them. It doesn't matter what you're dreaming, what you're hoping for, wishing for, as long as you visualize it and try to put a very positive energy with it, and you will manifest what you want. Your dreams are about to come true. Your wishes are about to be granted, Sagittarius. So I want to ask your guides and spirit what it is that you can do to move this the way it needs to move, to help this along, to not be in your own way, so to speak. I'm going to do that in the extended. There will be a link right above my finger. There will be another one down below. Those of you that are going over, I'll see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys. I'll see you next time.